Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fumble Charters. Again, sorry for how I sound. Don't have a cool mic, just my laptop. Anyway, not too many announcements, just that after this episode we'll have Casey's Honey Heist episodes, which will probably be either 2 or 3 episodes, and then we'll go back to the campaign. But thank you all for listening, and cue music.
I don't like this dream anymore.
He's a bullywug.
Yeah, you make a bullywug noise as everything drips away.
Thank God.
Into another one. I'm having fun with this. I'm trying to see what I can do. We're back with Father Avedon as a kid.
I'm looking away right now, like I'm like cowering and like my eyes are shut and everything. Mm-hmm. Like as he would be in this situation.
I would like to. Can I say like, his mother is kind of like, you know, like what a mother does, like strokes the hair, saying like it's all going to be okay.
I think that's fine.
Like it's all going to be fine.
Your eyes are going to be shut.
Yeah.
So everyone shut your eyes.
Okay.
The mother strokes your hair, saying it's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
She then turns to go continue fighting the orcs that your father is trying to defeat. Mm-hmm. You hear slashing. You hear metal against metal. And you hear a shriek of pain that you know what it is, but you refuse to believe it. So you put your hands over your ears to try and stifle the noise.
This is so sad. Continue.
Then you hear wood crackling in a fire. And you open your eyes, and you're Gemma.
Gemma. Oh, okay.
How did Gemma make that noise?
I don't know.
What kind of illness does he have?
I don't know. Father Avedon's really high, so like he can't process what's going on, so he's just.
I completely agree.
Yeah, so he's just like.
This is a weird acid trip that you're all collectively going on together.
Yeah. So he's just gonna. I don't know.
How did you know what she said? I know
Her last words.
How did you pinpoint her so well?
I think the mother wants to tell a story to Thalba.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Is this the old man story?
I am going
Is
to.
it the one with the toes?
Whoa! I don't fuck with toes. I'm going to tell you a story.
All three of you can take turns saying a word to try and tell a story.
We're doing one word story. Ooh.
It never ends up well.
Good luck, Katie.
Mom, what is it? What are you trying to say?
Once.
Pawn. Wait.
Once upon
A
Time.
a stroke.
there
Was
A
beautiful
young
boy.
named
Thalva.
Damn me.
I always liked when I was the main character of the story.
right
So.
He
was
Very
smart.
and
kind
He
wanted
to
become
the
best
adventurer.
he
could.
So
What?
No,
Oh, yeah,
he
never
did.
mind. Continue.
he
Went
to
the
woods
and
went
to
learn
about
fighting
and
yeah
And when you say, like, you don't say yeah, you hear the word drinking, but from Tarnus as he's shouting it. And everyone roll a d20.
Oh, I don't like
drinking.
it.
Ooh, a 1.
14.
A 9.
What? 1, 9.
9.
Oh, and 10.
And what did you?
14.
All right, so Father Avedon's the only one that remains sentient for a couple moments as
Fuck.
you hear.
That's what he says. He goes, fuck.
You roll open your eyes as Tarnus is tossing a bottle as high as he can in the air and trying catching it.
I don't think would be
you see the three like changing how they're walking, trying to catch this bottle that's falling.
In these few moments of this happening, I take my bottle of spaghetti and I start chugging it again.
Okay.
Oh god, you're gonna throw up.
And as you're chugging,
eat it with a fork, don't you?
You kind of go back into the trip.
I would if I was sober. Yes, I would eat it with a fork.
Like an ant eater.
Yeah. I'm sticking my tongue in the bottle.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
I love it.
Everyone close their eyes. The vibrations ensue, and we're all looking at Ronry.
Oh,
Tiny boy.
Ronry, describe yourself.
tiny.
How tiny? Give me some
I
specifics.
got you. It's under my fast facts. About a foot long, 4 pounds. He has a what?
No, I'm saying this is tiny. He's so
Black eyes, green scales. Yeah. That's it. He doesn't remember anything from when he was a little baby.
What's some memories that he does remember?
Bigger dragons.
Bigger dragons.
Can we discuss
Bigger dragons.
how he met Thalvo?
Oh yeah, we totally can.
All right, and that's what I would like to see.
Okie dokie.
So, did anything in Ronry change in appearance from when he first met Thalvo, or no?
He might have gotten a few inches longer.
Okay.
And now, I remember in the beginning I told you he's working on them abs. And so you can see him a little bit.
Okay.
You can see him a little bit.
And so, help me out here and describe a little bit of Thalvo and Ronry meeting.
Well, it was a couple days after Thalvo's mother passed away.
Okay.
And Thalvo, it was actually his first time out hunting since his mother passed away, because he didn't leave the house, he didn't eat, he didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes out, and he's hunting with a slingshot, actually.
What the fuck?
Because the game that he wants to catch are tiny birds. And he knows if he hits it with an arrow, he's going to damage all the digestive organs, and then the bird can't be eaten.
That's smart.
And so he shoots them with like a slingshot, which is super easy and light to carry, and stones, knocks him out, and then kills him.
All right. So roll. You're now Thalvo.
Yeah.
Roll to hit a bird.
3.
You definitely miss.
Definitely miss.
How many rocks do you have prepared, or do you just find
I just
anything
find
on the
them and
ground?
pick them up and go.
All right.
Yeah.
So I assume Thalvo continues doing this while Ronry watches on, or what's the situation?
Ronry's like floating over a shallow lake, and Thalvo mistakes him for a bird.
Ah.
And shoots him with a rock.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so he gets hit with a rock.
He gets hit with a rock.
And what happens?
Falls into the water.
And Thalvo goes to go eat him?
No, he's actually screaming for help, because he can't really swim that well.
Ronry. Okay.
Yeah. And Thalvo doesn't really like water, because his mother died from a disease that fucked with her respiratory.
Oh my god.
And made it so that way she's not able to
Gross.
breathe.
Okay.
And so he doesn't really fuck with water because he doesn't want to drown and not be able to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But he went in there and saved Ronry.
Aw.
I just got water everywhere.
Oh my god.
I want to change seats.
I don't blame you.
I gotta be honest, I'm trying to figure out a way to have your characters be into
With
this.
body of water.
Father Avedon's one of the trees.
T-bows.
But there is a little bit after that, because the reason why Thalvo is so interested in like creatures and animals is because he found Ronry, and then he goes into town to talk to a guy, like his mentor, about what Ronry is.
Okay.
And so there's people there.
So
when he's asking like what Ronry is, and then he mentors under him, learning about the different animals and stuff.
and the mentor knows nothing as well.
He kind of knows a little bit.
All right.
He knows that he's a pseudo dragon.
Roy, you're the mentor.
Well, from what I can tell from here, it is a pseudo dragon.
A what?
It's kind of like the tinier version of a dragon.
Okay.
From my memory, they can spit fire, not well, but just little, like, flames every now and then. Probably won't get any bigger than this, but...
He talks to me in my head sometimes.
Does he not talk out loud in public?
Ronry?
Yeah.
He can.
Okay.
He does.
That is one aspect that I've heard to hear about pseudo dragons. They can communicate with someone that they trust through telepathy.
Huh.
They're loyal creatures, so...
Do you have any other animals?
I don't at the moment, no. I do? I do have animals at this moment.
Big open question.
I do have other animals at this moment. Why?
You own a farm.
I do own a farm.
Wow.
Farm that I own.
Yeah, my farm.
My farm, the one that I own, Yes. which has animals.
How could I forget?
It's one of those
The boys
days.
from Cusco.
Goose goes poison.
I would like to learn more about
Cusco's boys.
your animals and farms
All right.
in general.
All right. Go on.
Thank you.
So,
Walks into the pasture.
name 2 animals.
Shelephants.
Yeah.
What about a shelephant?
My shit.
Yep.
Yo, you 2 are shelephants.
Yo, I want to be
noises
Danny.
they make.
I want to be Danny.
You're not the Danny, but
I'm not the Danny.
Yeah, you're Danny DeVito.
Oh, we never explained. Did we ever explain the?
The shellfins, yeah.
very vaguely.
Okay, so do you want to do it?
No,
Yeah.
we rescued some shellfins.
Yeah, we rescued some shellphants. We named them. Mine was named Danny, and then hers was named Zeus.
Zeus,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Danny.
After DeVito.
No, after.
I meant Zeus after.
Oh, okay.
I love Zeus.
Yes, of course. Zeus DeVito.
Yeah.
Zeus DeVito.
Oh, after Danny Tanner.
There's a lot of Danny's.
No, I was talking about the one from Game Grumps. From Father.
I never got that. Fuck.
Yeah. Danny.
That's fantastic.
That's where you got Avedon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is all about.
Game Grumps.
Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Love them. All right, continue.
So you start playing with the elephants.
Shelephants.
Shelephants. My apologies. Oh my goodness. And then you all blink a couple times and you see the Shelephants by themselves. Different Shelephants. On a road at night.
Oh no! This is when they get
How do they
attacked.
sound?
I don't know what they sound.
It sounds like
Dude,
sheep.
I can't make a noise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that sounds right.
That sounds about it.
All right.
Wolves pop out and start attacking the Shelephant. You guys roll the hit.
Yeah,
He
man.
did this though.
I'm gonna hit him.
2.
It's a 19, motherfucker.
So one escapes while the other gets bit and taken down. And as they do so, the one that was taken down transforms into Mother, Father, Avedon. As we
shit.
go back.
That's
shit.
just sad. They're taken down.
Roy, Tim, Mother, Father, Avedon's here. Laying on top of your pile of coins.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, but what?
There is now a monk woman laying on top of your coins.
Is she dead?
Dying soon.
Dying soon.
Do
Of
we,
course she
as
is.
like Mitch and all them, even notice her?
Yes.
Oh, we do notice her.
Does anyone have any healing items? Any bandages? I got nothing.
I don't want
I
to
don't
split
either.
5 ways.
I just like to hint things.
As you watch your father, Eric, walk away, he shrinks down, transforms into the child Eric with Roy, and he goes,
I like to fight things.
I like to fight things.
That is how he sounds,
I
yeah.
did it.
Is it warm?
And you watch him walk away in your father's clothing. And he walks away, and you can still, all eyes are still watching as he walks into a bar and sits down and he hears all these different conversation voices, and he turns to his left and sees this young drow girl talking to a high elf. And you guys now click into this conversation and lose
Because
air.
how old is Pitch? Little baby
50.
Pitch?
Well, Pitch is like 100 right now.
Yeah, I'd say
yes.
50.
Okay.
In terms of
50 is pretty young for Elven.
like
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, I'd say like
human years.
teenager. Yeah,
Teenager.
like teens.
Okay. And so we click back into this conversation. The conversation's happening, but everyone hears like almost that like underwater sound.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
episode of BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Did they play that in your...
You slurp.
They-
There's
trying to-
spoons.
I was trying to make the underwater noise.
Oh.
You watched that in sitcom comedy class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good class.
I watched it before that, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I like BoJack.
As you try to make out what words are being said, you hear Moonlight Brigade Clan needing help. Please have some assistance. And you see that the high elf shakes his head, agrees, and he goes back to the drinking as Pitch starts making his way.
Her way.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I'm like multitasking.
Nah, you good.
And I want everyone to make a d20 check. Perception.
Ooh, 19.
specifically.
6.
Reception, you said?
Yep.
Percep.
That is a 22.
Wait, do I
That
add
is for perception.
Just-
Oh, are you
straight roll or just?
Just a perception check roll.
with our characters or just
Yeah,
in general?
that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, 22. that's-
11.
19 for Thalvo.
Non-natural 20.
1 for Ronry.
A 1.
A 1.
Oh,
Okay, so
Ron.
Ronry and Roy are not able to hear this.
Noise.
But
Ronry's just a bird anyway.
throughout the small words that you guys are able to hear in this like garbled underwater sort of speech, you hear the high elf say, "Goodbye, Aliston." And
The fuck?
Is your name not Pitch?
Your
and
name's not Pitch? You do know.
I'm not gonna confirm it.
Oh my god. After this trip, you wait.
and as he goes to take another drink from his jug of beer, it slips from his hand and falls to the ground and shatters. Everyone looks at the shattering on the ground, and you look back up to see that it was from a fallen kitchen table inside of Father Abaddon's house.
No, it's coming up. I look around. Who do I say? Father Abaddon looks around.
Well, first, your
With
eyes
just
are
Abaddon.
your eyes are closed shut and your hands are over your ears.
I take them. I start to look. I look now. I take a look at this. Is that okay? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look.
What do you see?
I don't know.
You know what you see.
Oh God, do I see it?
I think so.
Oh my God.
If what you see as a kid, it's
So
what you see right
what
now.
I'm saying is,
What is
I see my two parental figures right on the ground.
My two pregnant figures.
Parental.
Rental.
So
Parental.
Father Abaddon and
And
Mother
Father
Abaddon.
Abaddon. Yes. Mother Father Abaddon and Father Abaddon on the ground.
Father squared.
Father squared, yes. Father squared on the ground and Mother Father on the ground too. And I see there's one orc left, and he's coming for me. And in front of me is something red and a lot of spaghetti around it. And it's not human shaped, it's a blob shape.
I really hate it. It's just a big.
It's a spaghetti monster
I love it.
fending this orc off.
This would be really cool if it wasn't.
Yes, it's cool, period.
Are you sure
The
about that?
orc's head morphs into Ronry's head.
Oh!
And turned around.
And Ronry says,
What does Rory say?
what would Ronry say in this situation?
But get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah!
That's a lot better than what I was gonna say.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I dig it.
but get the hell out of here. And,
I'm sorry.
Just get the fuck out.
And Ronry says that with the orc body, but then in another second, Ronry is back with his whole body, with Thalvo. And he just said the words, get the hell out of here. Why? He doesn't have to necessarily say it to Thalvo. He can say it to somewhere else. But why did he just say the words, get the hell out of here?
Because a Shellafin was just trying to, push him around, and he's trying to, get him away from him.
Mm-hmm.
This starts his hatred of Shellafins, I feel.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. He was indifferent, and then, now he's, a little bit disliked, and then when he gets to Zeus and them, it's just, he don't like him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
It's like one of the horses that try to, get into your pocket for, treats. That doesn't happen to everybody.
No, I get that, yeah.
I don't know how close I've ever been to a horse.
I've ridden a horse before.
I kind of look like a horse.
His name is Pepsi.
Oh.
He's a nice horse.
It's cute.
We got a little sidetracked.
Yeah,
We're
we
just gonna
did.
ignore that comment. Okay.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Baby Shellafins.
Yeah. I'm trying to connect it to something else.
Okay.
If Dern doesn't end up in this fucking psychedelic flashback, I'm gonna be so sad. He's my favorite character.
I'm not your favorite character. I'm kidding.
He's just gonna come as a floating head that's like, why did you say my name?
It haunts me every night in my dreams.
Every night in my dreams.
I see you. I feel you.
You then leave the farm and you start walking down the street. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like a little town area.
Yeah, the farm where I went with Ronry is further away from. It's like in a whole nother town from where I was with my mom and all that.
And good dog. And so you're walking now, kind of within the town, and you hear music playing. Oh, Katie, why are your face palming? I would like for you to make a performance check.
Katie's
Katie.
the only one with musical instruments.
Yeah.
Hold Anytime there's music playing.
Pitch is musically challenged.
17.
Ooh, you
38.
hear good music playing. What instrument are you using?
DK Bongo Gun.
No.
DK Bongo
The lute.
All right.
Damn it.
So you hear a lute playing and passing.
Kind of like
A lute is like no,
Right?
it's
No.
it's like a.
A lute?
forgetting
It's a.
Oh,
it looks
is
like a guitar.
It is. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
We were all trying to figure out
It
what
sounds
a
like
lute.
flute, so it's like
It does
A
sound
lute
like
looks
flute.
like a violin.
I was thinking
Not
of
like
a
a violin,
pan.
like a guitar.
Okay.
I was thinking of a
Like a-
mandolin.
okay.
I was thinking of a pan.
Oh yeah, the
pipe.
You play a lute while stealing loot.
Oh, okay. You're watching this man play the lute, and it's fairly good.
Fairly
What
good.
would you like to do?
I don't have any money. I don't have any. I guess I just stand there and watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling.
You take your hat off and you put it on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
If anyone would like to buy one, it's $450.
So thank you.
Amazon.
you take your hat off and you put it on the ground, and you hear more warbled speak, and Roy looks down at the hat and looks up and realizes that you're not there anymore. Looks down again and sees coins.
I'm darn.
You take the hat.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
You're darn.
I am.
You put the hat on, and you get your note.
I'm darn.
You're darn right.
You're darn
Damn,
right.
Rip Dern. He was never in the podcast.
He was never in the podcast.
It's very
In
sad.
spirit.
Very sad.
I don't even know why he's my favorite.
Everyone roll a d20.
13.
9. Ooh, 17 and 11.
8.
Ronry got a
11,
17.
9.
8, 13.
Yep.
Ronry's the only one that got the
Yeah.
17. Ronry wakes up.
Fucking wrong.
Ronry
His Dixie cup is spilled over next to
He's out.
Ronry wakes up to everything being dark, and he pokes his head out, and he was in the satchel with tarnies.
This
spears?
Yeah.
He doesn't know how he got there.
He has like an arm hanging out with his head, and Tarnus is kind of just like.
Isn't Tarnus up in the tree?
No, that was Femus before. And then they were all dancing together.
Centaur's fucking blind.
Femus, Rosaline, and Tarnus are all slowly walking in a circle, moving up and down.
Like a carousel.
Stop.
I want to
disgusting.
know that Ronry throws up.
You're the worst type.
I'm the worst type?
Just the worst type.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't know what, but just the worst type.
Yeah.
Ronry definitely throws up.
Your eyes all close and the vibrations continue.
Walking in a circle. Oh.
Hate it. Hate it.
We see Pitch going.
Or who we think is
Not even
The artist formerly named
I don't. What was the name that they said before? I didn't even write it down. What is it?
Alistair.
Aliston, sorry.
We see Pitch coming back to her encampment. Right? Would it be an encampment?
Yeah,
Or-
it's like a little setup.
Yeah.
Little camp.
And Pitch, what do you see?
What do I see? I forget if I come before or after. I think it's after. I don't remember.
It's definitely after.
Okay. Everything's on fire. Thank you. And like, okay. Everyone's like trying to fight, but there's too many high elves attacking them, and I'm just kind of frozen. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
And so you came afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So nothing's
Yeah,
happening.
I stayed in town longer.
You look on the ground and you see they're all any of the bodies or items on the ground kind of sink, and it turns into a lake, and then one thing submerges up, and it's Ronry.
Save me!
Are you gonna save Ronry?
Me?
Pitch.
Am I gonna save Ronry?
Are you gonna save Ronry?
Yeah, I'll try.
Just roll the swim. It would be athletics.
Natural 20.
You saved the shit out of Ronry.
You see
We're
the
best
lake
friends.
form- you see the lake form and Ronry come out of it, and you dive, and you start swimming.
You part the Red Sea.
Whoosh! This is why he loves you.
So it's natural 20s with him.
From your
I know.
you manage to grab Ronry, and Ronry stays on top of your head as you're trying to stay afloat and get back to the lake. And the lake is starting to turn into some sort of weird rapids.
I
And
thought you were gonna say spaghetti. I'm really upset.
you guys are giving me so many good ideas.
I don't want it to be
I
spaghetti.
won't make it spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the whole thing is turning into rapids, and you see bullywugs appear on the surface and try and link like monkeys in a barrel to get you guys to come ashore.
Grab him. Help me up.
And you get pulled in, and you.
Ronry's on the ground. He's like, you gotta do mouth to mouth.
Nope. Natural 1. Oops, sorry.
Bitch, I'm dying. Hurry.
No, you're good. You're good. I think you're okay. Little stupid dragon.
You don't know.
Pitch and Ronry, you guys make it to shore. And you collect yourself, stand up, and you're in the doorway watching Roy, Tim, Mitch, and Eric try to discuss coins. There's
Y'all
no
still
dead
arguing
wood.
about this?
We're like 10-year-old boys. Listen. All right, fine. We can share it all. Let's just go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
All right, I start to divide up evenly, like one for you, one for you.
I'll make it 58 coins, so it's even.
Okay, so 50. I
know I said 57.
I plugged in my phone, so I can't do math.
It's all good.
58
Yeah, everything's divided.
divided by
Say
4
that.
splits up evenly.
Make a perception check.
A math check.
Oh, that's a 20. Oh,
You see
through
Pitch and
time and
Ronry.
space.
You see Pitch and Ronry.
I'm waving.
And
We did it at the same time.
Like, hey.
how do you react?
I
that,
kind of like squint, like.
Mom?
No.
Dad?
Do I look like?
I kind of.
Ronry is Roy's dad.
No, that's not canonical. That's not canonical.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. I'm putting that on the record.
Continue.
Oh, it's basically he's like squinting, like trying to figure out like who they are. Like he's kind of worried, like maybe they followed him, like they followed the group from like the heist.
And that happens, and then since you rolled a 20, just like that, you realize who they are. You stand up and you walk towards them, and every step you walk towards, you grow into the age you are right now.
Oh no, baby.
As you're leaving Tim, Mitch, and Eric behind, as they have done to you as well.
Can I? Wait, what did you just say?
That was wow. That was some foreshadowing. Oh no, Katie. Katie's gonna cry.
You're gonna cry.
Hey, no, don't
With the
cry.
look?
What did you just say?
Katie, don't cry.
I said that Roy walks away from Tim, Mitch, and Eric as they have done to him as well.
That's sad.
Katie, are you
Aw,
okay?
Katie, you good?
Katie's
I'm really emotionally invested in my You're so emotionally
You want some
invested.
rice?
What did you do?
I wasn't expecting it to turn this
You want
way.
some rice? Okay.
Oh my god. Caesar, that one fucking
Full on fucking crying.
I can cut this out.
I'll give you some
No!
time to collect yourself.
Don't cut this out.
I'm really invested in my D&D character, you guys.
You walk over
Can I like look back at them?
to... Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
So-
look back.
Damn, your friends are dicks.
Your friends are dead.
Yo, they pushed you to the edge, all your friends are dead.
So like I look back, I see them, I see them just vanish one by one, and I turn back.
Oh, they all got adopted.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh god, they all fucking dead.
No, they didn't die either. And I turn back to.
Oh, their last names are boneless.
You guys are all giving me very good ideas.
I turn back to Hitch and Ronry, and Roy's crying.
Does he know he's crying?
He doesn't know he's crying. No.
Okay. And so they're standing in the doorway, and you walk over to them. And when you do, you hear, you hear the sound of someone on a street corner yelling and preaching. And you turn around, and you're suddenly not in a doorway anymore, but you're standing outside. And you see a much younger, but not 10-year-old, newly father Avedon.
Newly father, as in he birthed a son, or newly father, as in
How about you
As in a
find out?
I don't want to.
You are about to leave your
My home,
town.
my town.
Yes. You have a nice stack of freshly made pamphlets.
Pamphlets.
No one has taken one yet.
Yeah.
Damn rip.
You see Roy, Pitch, and Ronry, and you walk over. Would you like to give them a pamphlet?
Yeah, 100%. However, I look back before I get to them, and I look at my spaghetti child.
Describe.
Spaghetti.
That's the only description.
As an 8-year-old boy would look,
So confused.
but he's made of spaghetti.
meatball eyeballs.
Fuck.
Meatballs
for
Yep. You know what's funny? Me and CJ talked about this like last week.
Shit,
He was like, and CJ was like, "Does he have eyeballs?" I was like, "Yeah, they're meatballs."
Is he sentient? I'm
Yeah,
so
he sent it.
What?
Yeah.
Did you fuck the spaghetti monster?
Ew, no.
I'm confused. confused.
What?
Fuck the spaghetti mug.
Read my backstory and find out.
I wanted to keep the illusion.
Okay.
I read the backstory. Very good. A plus.
Thank you.
Very good.
Grammar's not the best, but hey.
Continue with your spaghetti
You look
child.
back and see your 8-year-old spaghetti child.
And well, 8-year-old shape. Like he's
Shape.
he's not actually 8 years.
The
Yeah.
shape of an 8-year-old spaghetti child.
Yeah.
I hate this.
You
Yeah,
paint
but
a
if
beautiful
an
word
8-year-old was
picture.
like 8-year-old in size
Okay.
and maturity,
Good to know.
Yeah.
he's sentient.
Yeah.
100%.
Does he talk?
I really don't
Yeah.
like it.
English?
Or spaghetti.
Italian. I'm kidding. No, he's.
Okay.
La farfalla, mangia merda.
Well,
Frances.
he
he
speaks common.
If he can
Definitely.
speak giant owl, I can communicate with him.
No, he speaks common. He speaks common.
Giant
I look at him
owl.
It's one of the languages
and
I wanted.
I go, take care of yourself, kid. I'll be back soon. And I walk to my party, and I walk up to them and go, "Hi, would you guys like a pamphlet?" But what comes out of my mouth is not that. It's just
Why?
some high as shit.
Alright. And, Ronry will take the pan.
Hell yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Father Abaddon's like Ronry's best friend.
Right? Honestly.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Chop liver.
No, you're the love interest.
Ew.
The love interest.
But the
No,
best
thank
friend.
you.
What is boy to
The best
Ronry?
friend. The guy who plays the flute. Tall, T-O-L.
Tool.
You guys walk out of the town together, in the vein of the journey for Father Abaddon. You walk into the forest, and soon after you walk into the forest, time and space doesn't really work, and you see a house in the woods, right?
Yeah, cottage.
Oh.
You see snow start to fall more and more as you walk closer and closer. You get to the door, and you look through the window. What do you see? What do they see?
I guess it would be like the last couple seconds of Valvo's mother's life.
Jesus.
See, how I ask you guys what they see. You could have said that they were just playing backgammon,
Yeah.
but no, you chose to go the dark way, so it's not just all my fault.
Not
mean,
just all my fault.
That's what we were talking about. She's dying.
All right, continue.
And so, I can't remember if I gave her any last words or anything.
Oh fuck.
I don't think I did. I think she just died.
Oh, I thought that was a smoke alarm going off.
No.
Or like the tornado
Fucking
warning.
lose it.
Yeah, no, that's just it. I have written down here that she was only supposed to live like 6 months, but she lived 8.
Oh.
But like every day was hell, you know. And then her health got worse and worse, and then eventually to the point where she just couldn't breathe, and then just passed away.
So, Ronry sees this through the window.
Yeah.
What does Ronry say telepathically to Thalvo?
I don't think there is anything you can say.
Maybe a pun.
No.
No, not a pun.
Like,
I feel like a pun would be very choice in this moment.
You know, I don't think he says anything. I think he just looks on, and then now, because Thalvo has told Ronry about all this, but Ronry firsthand experiencing it, like now he understands fully, you know, how much, if anything, Thalvo's sending Ronry like just sadness, you know. That's about it.
So, I'm gonna do it like this then.
Okie dokie.
You guys are looking through the window. The grass beneath you goes away. The trees behind you, in front of you, around you, in the distance of the forest go away. The house of the walls, of the roof, the door all disappears. The windows go away. All that remains is the party, young Thalvo, and the bed with the mother.
Young Thalvo's sitting on a little tiny wooden stool, like eye level with his mom.
Mother in bed goes away at the same time. Thalvo stands up. The stool goes away. It's just everyone in the party. And Thalvo looks up as he slowly ages to the appropriate age currently and walks towards the group. And everyone rolls a d20.
15.
8.
Right.
15
Hey.
for Ronry. 15
Okay.
for Ronry and 14 for Thalvo.
Everyone except for Roy wakes up.
Voice is out.
Thank
Is
God.
fucking dead.
Ooh.
You guys,
Well, tell us where we are, CJ.
so you're still in the encampment.
Yeah, but where, CJ? 'Cause I
Ronry,
feel like we're gone.
Ronry is leaning against a low-riding branch on a tree near the encampment.
Okie dokie.
Father Avedon,
Yo, what's up?
for some reason, you're not wearing pants.
What is he ever? I'm kidding.
You're not wearing pants, and you're about 5 feet off from the campsite, just face down, and you'll get up. Pitch is in a fetal position.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the campfire. Falvo.
Making eggs.
Eggs and bacon. Wakey wakey.
Falvo's tucked into a nice little sleeping bag. He zips out of it. And Roy is much like Father Avedon that was face planted. You're face planted in the ground, kind of.
Yeah.
Your hair a mess.
Yeah.
And someone's going to have to go wake up Roy. As the sun is just starting to rise.
Roy. There we go.
All right, Aurora, you wake up.
Tim?
You guys all
It was
knew.
him.
You guys all are slowly, like, you're waking up. You realize you all had the trip together. Like, you knew this towards the end.
Oh, God.
The centaurs are all sleeping heavily from their wild night of partying as well.
Yo, we
So
need to
you
get
guys
the
could
fuck
dis-
out of here.
You guys
Crazy,
can discuss
man.
as well.
Roy rubs his face and he notices he was crying.
Yep.
I don't think we should start a riot with them particularly.
They're just having fun, I guess. We had a bad trip.
Ron Reed is like, I rode a carousel.
So, how much did you guys see?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it.
Oh my god.
Too much.
Well, now you all believe in the flying spaghetti
I
monster.
don't care.
Anything that has solidified my beliefs.
We were tripping on mushrooms, so I'm still skeptical.
But we all saw the same thing, didn't we?
Yeah, but we were tripping on mushrooms. I apparently saved Ronry from a river. That didn't happen.
Ron was like, or did it?
I'm gonna pelt you.
I mean,
Do you make food? Does Salvo make food for
oh
everyone?
yeah, he was making eggs.
Hell yeah.
I am not hungry.
Oh, I
No.
am not hungry either.
He is like that one was cool.
Is there anything on my face?
What?
Is there anything on my face?
I don't. Oh yeah, you have spaghetti sauce on your on your face.
Today?
It's Friday now.
Buddy, you fucked up.
I know. Do you realize this?
Yeah, Father Avedon's gonna.
Yes, sometime in the middle of the night.
Did I eat my spaghetti?
You did.
I checked my bottle. Is it empty?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no, my bottle of spaghetti. Oh no.
How is Father Avedon taking that he ate
He
spaghetti on Friday?
shook his shit.
Shook his shit.
Yeah, no, he's like trying to figure out what the fuck happened. When he's trying to like rationalize to himself, he must have eaten it before. Like it was Friday, but like he can't know that for certain. So like it's always gonna be in the back of his mind that he eats spaghetti on a Friday.
Oh god.
He's gonna have to repent his sin.
Yeah,
I
he's
say
gonna have to spaghetti his sins.
because of your commotion, the three centaurs start waking up, and Tarnus goes, "Oh, you guys are awake."
Dude, what was in that?
Yeah, don't do that again.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Oh boy.
It happened so fast. I didn't realize. You got to realize, we're pretty big people. I didn't think that it was gonna have that kind of effect on you. What was happening?
We played in a field of like I played in a field of like puppies.
So like meta knowledge, is that like the equivalent of like a horse tranquilizer? Because like people take horse tranquilizers, right?
Originally I had that thought. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
Yeah.
I dreamed about nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I slept like a baby.
Yeah, like I just woke up and I was very
right.
groggy.
I nudge Pitch.
I got a whole ass rage. I don't know.
So you guys had a pretty good trip then?
Ronry just comes up to Pitch's ear and goes, Alliston.
I choke him. Shut up.
Bitch, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kill him. I should let you drown.
No!
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wait.
Nothing.
Wait.
Nothing.
Ronry, what'd you call Pitch?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He like side eyes Pitch. He's like,
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to a point where. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, I was gonna cast it way over. Should be like silence, but whatever. Let's just fucking keep going.
and then bing, eggs are done.
The oven ding.
Why would you put eggs in the oven?
We have an oven.
They taste delicious.
We have a ye old oven.
Ye old oven.
Ye old easy bake.
In the woods.
Yeezy bake.
Yeezy bake.
Femus helps with the cooking and gives you guys.
I don't let him put in anything that like.
Now he understands and he backs away, but he wants to make sure you guys drink water and all that.
I have a drink of water.
Femus especially apologizes for this whole thing because he did not realize. And from what you guys have been saying, it seems like you guys didn't have that bad of a trip.
Nah.
It was an interesting.
Could have been better.
No, it could have definitely been better.
The
Oh God.
Blue Willow is supposed to help you connect with your peers in this situation. Did anything like that happen?
I think we connected, yeah.
Why'd you say that like that?
Like you're winking at the end of it.
Sure.
Have you ever seen the movie Avatar? It's kind of like when you connect.
Is Avatar canon in this world?
Fantasy Avatar.
Wait. Is the movie Avatar canon in this world?
Fantasy
Because like
Spielberg.
No, it's Fantasy James Cameron.
No, James Cameron, yeah.
James
It
Cameron.
won the Fantasy Oscar for Fantasy Best Movie.
He's not James Cameron. He's Jimmy Cameron.
Jimmy Cameron.
So is that like a thing? The Avatar is like the Avatar a thing here?
We'll make it like a story that is known.
Okay, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
The Avatar.
Go fuck yourself. Avatar just looks at him and goes, "Go fuck yourself."
Rosaline takes out a large piece of parchment and spreads it out on the ground and goes, "Are we ready to discuss plans?"
Oh God.
Let's do it.
All right.
Please.
So I think we should gather some people first.
What kind of people?
People who would want to, maybe join our protest. And if the protest doesn't go well, then we could have a peaceful riot.
Are we talking about bipedals? Are we
Sure,
talking about
yeah.
centaurs?
Anybody.
Tripedals.
Rosaline looks up and goes, "Who's a tripedal?"
You don't know.
Centaurs with
Correct.
only 3 legs.
Centaur with only 3 legs.
How should we go about this, guys?
Nightfall.
No.
We need to scope out the city.
I feel like
Direct route to this barren fucker's house.
Baron fucker.
If you know what I mean. We knock down his door, and we just...
I don't
Come
think
on.
that's the greatest idea.
I don't think that's the greatest idea.
I think it's pretty good.
Listen, Pitch knows her shit.
I've done a lot of these
She has done a lot of these, so
What have you
she's
done?
the expert.
riots.
And have they been successful?
Sometimes.
And the other times?
No. like a give and
Tarnis comes in
take.
and how bad are the outcomes for the unsuccessful riots?
Yeah, it's kind of banishment.
Huh?
Eh?
Banishment.
Huh?
It's
Are you going to the Shadow Realm?
like from the
I
town.
don't want you, you know.
Like from the town. Like you can't come back.
Okay.
Or jail.
Jail.
Or death.
You serve your nickel?
My nickel? What's a nickel?
What the fuck?
Have you served
You
your
mean my
nickel?
silver?
Have you served your nickel?
Is that saying?
I served my nickel. You come and take me kind of confidence.
What?
From John Mulaney.
Oh. Yeah. Serve my nickel.
I served my silver. You come and take me.
I've been in jail a few times. It's okay.
So like, no, it's not okay.
So how should we go about this? You said at night.
I agree with Avedon. Like, we should try to get more people, but I don't think we should stomp up to Baron Fucker's house and like.
Let's chop off his legs.
I have an idea.
Oh my god, Hitch.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
And I walk into the city.
Why are you just leaving? Why are you always doing
Time
it?
out.
I'm
The
gonna
city's
walk
not right next door.
It's like one step over.
I walk over
What
to the
direction do you
city.
start walking?
Just towards the city.
You don't know that.
Oh, I don't know that.
Where it is?
I thought they were right next to, like, we were like
No,
only
we're
a couple,
in the
like a
woods.
couple hundred feet away from the
We just
okay.
fucking
That was my
tripped
fault. All right,
balls.
that was my fault.
The middle of the woods.
Do you want to start walking a direction?
No.
Okay, so what are you gonna do then?
I'm just gonna say, just you're gonna follow me on this. Just take me to the city.
I think we should go to the
I don't
city.
want to. I mean, we're gonna go to the city anyway. I don't trust what he's gonna
name
do.
one of my times when my plan has ever failed.
Remember when you left us fighting bullywugs?
And remember the time that you became the queen of the bullywugs because of that?
Because I
Tarn says
killed
he
them.
does have a point.
Oh my god. Okay. We'll go.
Yeah,
Go
there
to
you
the fucking city.
We're going to the city.
Going to the city.
So
On the road to Viridian City.
you guys pack your bags. They pack up the camp and all that, and the three centaurs go, like, they kind of do like this side eye, like half smirk kind of deal, and say, "Hey, but either you guys want to lift?"
Fuck yeah!
Father
I mean, I'm
Avedon
pretty
will.
tired. My legs hurt.
What did you roll?
I have an idea here. I want to see if I can fuck with
You have
them.
an idea?
You're gonna fuck with.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do animal handling?
No, never mind.
Does Roy want to hop onto one of their backs?
I do, yeah.
I'm actually gonna walk.
You're gonna walk.
I'm kind of tired after that trip.
I'm gonna walk.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna walk.
Yeah.
No, fuck yeah! I'm on the back of one of them.
Does it matter which one?
No, it doesn't matter.
And Ronry has one as
Ronry's
well.
no, Ronry's on my shoulder.
Oh, okay. And Roy, who do you want to mount?
I don't want to put it that way.
That's certainly a way to say
Did
it.
not mean for it to come out like that. Fuck.
Yes, you did.
I'm only a little bit.
I am going to get. Oh god, I can't. You literally can't think of a way.
Hop on top.
That's even
That doesn't
worse.
sound bad.
Get on the horse.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we're
to
gonna
get
bop,
on
bop, bop,
Tarnus.
bop to
Okay.
the top. It's okay.
And do you want Rosaline or do you want Femus?
Famous.
All right.
For,
Yeah?
yeah.
And then Rosaline will head on in the front to make sure everything is clear as you guys start walking back to town. And as you're walking to town, you guys can discuss more of a plan because it will take a good half day to.
Oh, okay. I
To
didn't
get
know
there.
that.
So, any other suggestions? Tarnus asks. I'm gonna be straight up with you. We haven't had a riot before.
Why did Baron Thomas come here?
He was
why-
appointed.
By who?
This is where my personal understandings of the hierarchy is bad. Barons would be imported by, like, the second in command to the king.
which is
Tarnus has to think about it, but he pulls out the name, Copper. Something
Okay.
Copper. It's like, he is just how it goes.
What if we
what's the name of the king?
Arthur.
Oh yeah, that's right.
King Arthur?
That was from lack of improv experience. I just said King Arthur when asked.
Why don't we block the square? Like everyone just sits.
Like a sit-in?
Yeah. Just sitting.
How do we know that taking out this King Baron that the something copper is not going to appoint somebody just as bad, if not worse.
Then we kill Copper.
Oh.
Easy solution.
So who are we here to for? This is $9. Who are we here to kill for the
Chlorine.
Calora.
Chlorine boneless.
Chlorine
Caloro
boneless.
Bazzelli.
What?
Yes.
She lives here.
He
He lives here. Sorry.
he resides in Equis.
Does he work with Thomas? Like,
Are you asking the horses?
well, he didn't know who he was though.
No,
but
yeah.
I only asked Tardis.
I'm gonna
Maybe
no. I'm gonna ask all the
Tardis.
horses. Do you know a person by the name of Caloro Bazzelli?
No.
No.
They all think about it and she's like we don't really know.
I think he's like underground.
Might
Maybe.
be.
Maybe he's pulling the strings.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can believe that. All right. Well, onward.
Torture.
For the Baron fucker?
Yeah, let's fuck him up.
Okay.
You want to torture
my
the bear
God.
fucker?
The Baron.
Baron Thomas.
That's the one off later.
We
Coming to the CW.
Does anyone have any suggestions on how to go about this, or are you kind of gonna go on a wing it once you get to the city?
I have an idea.
Let's see the city first.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what we should do is we are here for the missionary retreat anyways. But
No, we're not.
just hear me out on this. We all go in saying that we are, even if we're not, trying to get people to come to us.
Yeah, yes, and Roy. Yes, and.
Yes, it's improv. You ever hear improv? You never say yield no.
Yield no.
No, it's just always no.
No, I think we should go into the town and try to get as many people as we can to listen to my testimonies of the flying spaghetti monster.
Nope, we're gonna nix that. I'll talk to him.
Should I just,
okay.
If we get close enough to Baron, should I just stab him?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, this is taking a
with the
turn
calm motion
I did
knife.
not
With
know.
my-
Venus says,
Dagger.
why would you stab him?
Oh.
Yes.
I'm thinking about stabbing him. Don't rush me, Femus.
No, explain your dagger.
I don't want to.
Okay. It would help, is all I'm gonna say.
So we're just gonna kill him?
No, it wouldn't necessarily do that. Kind of subdue him.
He turns to and kind of whispers loud enough you can hear, but to Tarnus going they know daggers kill, right?
It's a different dagger.
All daggers can kill.
Well.
Mine's rubber.
Okay.
And he kind of just plays it off as a joke, I guess, and he does continue walking. So, I'm trying to think of how we can go about this.
Because we got to do a lot of persuading.
Oh.
You can do it.
I think we need to stick with the bipedals, and then the horsies can stick with the centaurs.
Yeah, most definitely.
You guys will eventually arrive at the gates of Equis. Before.
I
Yes.
don't know about that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about plan wise. I don't know. Maybe we should go with the centaurs and try to get some more centaurs.
I would
feel
like
like
to remind
centaurs are
that
so-
centaurs
I can't walk around,
can't really walk around by
Without a
themselves.
person.
and they're naked.
They do have clothing that they can put on
Oh, okay.
when they get there.
We could. Okay. So what I'm thinking
So
is right.
one
If
person
we
can-
get a bunch of centaurs, right?
Wait, why don't we just split up? We each go with the centaur.
Okay.
And make it
down
seem
with
like
that.
they live here still. And
Yeah.
Just casually talk to people.
Okay,
I'm down
sure.
with that.
Because there's 3 centaurs. There's 4 of us in Rondery. So we can split up.
Yeah.
And who's splitting up what? Because
You
I
three
could.
each have a centaur.
Well, then I guess I'll be by myself.
No, you each
No.
3 get a centaur.
And then what do you got?
I got myself.
Oh,
Well, then
don't
I'll
like
send
that.
in Ronry with you.
Okay, that's fine with me.
There we go.
Smart.
Smart, right?
So you guys talk up through this plan. You're able to see the gates, and up across you see guards, as they stand in front of the gate, and they don't see you guys yet, and so they pull over into the brush, and the 3 centaurs start taking stuff out of a bag, and it's their clothing as they begrudgingly put it back on, and you can tell that they feel very uncomfortable wearing this button down,
and like a nice blouse that feels just weird. And they just look, they like, when they wearing it, they like have their arms out, like they don't know what to do.
I feel very underdressed.
He's wearing a t-shirt.
You guys continue back and get to the front of the gates, and you see the two guards and say, hello. What would you like to do?
What's up, motherfucker?
Excuse me?
No,
We're in.
we're just trying to get into the town. We're here on a missionary retreat.
Using this
What
excuse.
what kind of mission are you guys doing?
How far are they up?
How far are they up?
Yeah.
What do you mean up?
Oh, they're like the
They're
ground
on
level
the
to us.
ground. I
Oh,
thought they were up
that's
in
why I'm a little
tower.
confused.
Oh no, they're standing on the ground. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I hand him a pamphlet.
and roll intimidation
Intimidation? Why?
because I want to do something.
It's an 8.
So he laughs once he looks through the pamphlet and says, "Hey, John, we got a comedy troupe coming in. Come on in, guys. You'll be fine."
Oh my god, that's so old. I
Pitch
keep
is
quiet.
definitely laughing.
Thank you.
They all walk in, right?
Yeah.
I look at this dude, right?
Cast guiding bolt.
Are you going to cast guiding bolts?
Don't do
Oh,
it.
CJ, just to let you know, Katie and I are going to the mall at 5.
Well,
Okay.
CJ has to
I
film at
film it.
5, so.
Oh, okay, that works then.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm gonna go, keep it. Yeah, we're a comedy duo, trio, whatever. Fuck it.
Quadrutro?
We're
like 5 people.
we're a comedy troupe, right?
There's a lot of us. There's
And
more
we're
than
gonna
3.
we're gonna make you laugh so hard, you'll end up being dead. he stumbles it out of his mouth. He can't get
John,
It is
he's-
very
He's
bad.
tumbling over his own words. It's so funny.
I'm gonna kill him with comedy, and I walk inside.
Ronry's crying on your shoulder. No, it's tears of sadness. He's never seen something so pitiful in his life.
Oh my god.
Father Avedon, yes, while he might be, he's not the most. He can't come up with the most best one-liners on the spot.
Yeah.
You guys walk into Equis, and you see before you a beautiful city. Everything looks clean and kept. Large buildings, many buildings. You see sidewalks are made wider than normal for the bipedals and centaurs together. And you notice that a lot of the doorways and windows and the structure of the buildings were made with centaurs like in mind, so they can fit through them properly and with ease. But you notice that there weren't a lot of centaurs out and about, and the couple you see are standing closely next to bipedals as they walk across a block, or are waiting for a cart to be called, and the cart is also run by a couple centaurs, and the gates close behind you, and Pitch, I guess, will turn and say something along the lines of,
Let's fuck shit up.
and we'll end it there.
Hey.
That was my